right. See if anybody's gonna join me this fine afternoon. See if YouTube decides to notify anyone, or am I gonna talk to myself? Hey, there's somebody. Mikey, Paul, Michael, Robert. Hey, I haven't talked to you in a little while. Zach, what's up, dude? Got a couple of people livening up around here. So, I am in Illinois, if nobody's not familiar with that. Chad, what's up? I think I got this to work again, the horizontal way. So, yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit better at that, I guess. It's bright as hell out here, so bear with me a little bit. It's kind of hard for me to see the screen. Anyway, I'm in Illinois, and summers in Illinois, northern Illinois, can be hot, you know, but not like crazy hot. What's up, Ethan? So today is like hot, like hot for us. So yeah, it's like 97 or something, 96, 97 degrees in the shade, which I'm okay with it because we don't get it that much. It's, you know, it's hot, it sucks, but whatever. I'd much rather have this than wintertime. I'm not using my mic, so if there's a little bit of wind noise, I apologize. The neighbors stopped mowing their grass, so we are quiet now. The reason I don't use my mic anymore is it makes these stupid popping noises, and it's not like from moving it around, you know, because sometimes if you brush up against them, they can pop and sizzle. And also if you know, if you're like breathing on it or talking like right into it, I guess it can make some popping noises. But mine just started doing it out of nowhere. I got them on Amazon. I got a 2-pack. One of them's doing it really bad. The other one is hit or miss. So I just stopped using them temporarily. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But the phone video or audio usually is pretty good. I mean, I guess. Hey, what's up, Pete? So I'm assuming y'all can hear me decent. Yes. But anyway, reason I want to do this live is I have been talking with Ethan from Tennessee Slangin', and if you are unfamiliar with him, but I'm sure most of you in this live probably do know him, but in case other people down the road don't know who he is an excellent shooter, but also he creates slingshots. So a little while ago, he told me he was going to make me one out of the kindness of his heart, and you know, you'll find that a lot in this community, which we all know. There's a lot of good slingshot makers and people who just like to, I don't know, essentially give away stuff just to make other people feel nice, you know. But anyway, it's cool. So he told me a little while ago he was going to make me one, but he didn't know what he was going to make exactly as far as what style, you know, what flavor, we'll say. So I recently picked up a Kodiak from Smo's Slings. Jordan makes wonderful stuff. I don't talk to him as much as I do some of the other guys, but all the interactions I've had with him have been fabulous. I suggest if you're looking for some slings to, you know, check his stuff out. He definitely makes very good stuff. But I believe that this is more recent for him, is to try some of the metal stuff out. Based on what I can see from, you know, Facebook and other like Etsy and stuff, he's mainly like HDPE, wood, you know, natties and stuff. But like I said, I don't know a lot of his history. So I see recently he made some metal ones, and I wanted one really bad because I love metal slingshots. And, well, I love slingshots, period. But I got this weird fetish for metal ones. I don't know why, but I like them. So this is called his Kodiak. He makes a Kodiak XL also. And I like the standard one, which is just your regular Kodiak. It's 90 millimeter fork width, can't remember the, I think these are 22, probably 22 to 25, somewhere in there. That's what we're gonna call it, because I don't remember. But um, this one is nice. It feels really good in the hands. And the only modifications I did to it was I put some grip tape here and here. This sling, I'm sure you could do pinch style, or I mean brace style, but I shoot pinch. So for me, I wanted something just to stop my fingers from sliding. So I did that. That's the only modification. I did put some paracord on there, but then I took it back off because I like the thin better. I thought I liked the handle better, but it ended up being that I like the thin better, and I shoot it a touch better, not much, but a little bit. Carlo's in here too, huh? I see the chats, but then they go away. Well, anyway, I'm glad we got a good crowd starting so far. We got 8 people, which is cool. So, reason I'm bringing this up is I bought this. Oh, that's the other thing I did was if anybody shoots metal slingshots that are shiny, you're gonna realize about 12 o'clock in the afternoon or so, you're gonna be blinded by this mother. You're gonna aim at your target and you're gonna be blinded. So I painted it. Oh, I didn't paint it. I used a Sharpie, and I just Sharpied the edge where I'm gonna be aiming at because I was sick of getting blinded. So I just Sharpied the hell out of it. Yeah. So that stopped the sun from blaring me in the eye. Hit that like button. I see 2 people did it. I know you all want to. You love hitting that little like button. So anyway, the reason I brought that up is because Ethan is made me one, a slingshot, and he decided finally to on a particular one that he wanted to make, and he's been sending me pictures here and there, which is awesome. I want to put a video together of like a picture collage sort of thing, where yeah, the struggle is real there, Carlo. It's crazy blinding at times. I had to do that to the PPMG that I got, and what the hell is that other one? High Performance Hunter. That one was super shiny too. But so I brought up the Kodiak for one because I love it, but for two, that's the style that Ethan made me. So I have not opened this package yet, so hopefully it's not a gag, like a bag of dicks or something, but we're gonna see. Hopefully it is what he told me he was gonna send me, which should be a pretty awesome slingshot. So let's get this thing torn open. He also was gonna send me some bands, which is awesome because I've recently been shooting longer draw. We're not gonna call it full butterfly or half butterfly or anything. I'm not really gonna name call it at all. I'm just gonna call it longer draw. And yeah, so here we are. Oh baby. Well, there's a few things in here. One that I was not expecting at all, and one that I was. So we'll save the non-expecting one for a minute. Actually, you know what? I guess I was expecting it. You gotta forgive me, guys. I'm a little bit blonde at times, we'll say, I guess. So sometimes I know things and I think I don't know them, but really I do. So, all right. Here it is. Came in an awesome bag, man. So it's gotta be good if it comes in a bag, man, right? I know I'm gonna love it. The pictures looked amazing. So yeah. Yes, that is excellent work right there, my friend. Fabulous. Pictures don't do it justice. This thing is beautiful. So here she is. Da, da, da. So we got black on the one side, and Ethan, you're gonna have to help me with this one. Is this micarta or I can't tell the difference. I don't know. So this side, the black is some sort of material, but this side, and I don't know if it's probably not gonna come. Oh, there you can see a little bit in the sun there. There we go. We'll use that sunlight right there. So this is is a resin of some sort. I'm sure he's not gonna give all of his trade secrets out. I'm trying to get in the sun. But see that? I don't know if you can see that color. G10 in resin. There it is. Beautiful. Look at that bad boy, man. Once I get it, I'm gonna band it up and we're gonna shoot this too. So once I get it out that way, you'll see it in the sun. I'll give you a better shot. But man, oh man, damn, that thing's sweet. That's good stuff right there, man. So let's do a little comparison just so y'all can see. So I mean, it's spot on, size for size, you know. I don't know how y'all do it. If you got like some sort of, you know, obviously there's got to be some sort of like jig or something that, or a template, I guess, that you would copy and use. But damn, that's nice, man. That's real nice. It's grippy too, so I'm not gonna have to add anything to that at all. This one's gonna fit resin to the target side. Yes. So, Robert, Ethan had given me a little bit of a lesson on that, and so yeah, the resin has to go on the target side, guys, and that's essentially the way I understand it, due to if the unfortunate event of a fork hit happens, Zach, then it may or may not shatter. I'll tell you a little secret here, guys. That video with Zach the other day doing the fork hit on that nice frame that he got there, I haven't had too many fork hits lately. Really, and I don't want to jinx myself, but really, one is the only one that I've had lately, and it was super weird because I bought this Cygnus Bold from Omega, from Mikey and JB, and it was beautiful, and it was a little bit, you know, on the pricier side. Well worth the money, I ain't complaining. The price was fabulous for what it was. What's up, Manny? But first night that I got the damn thing, I went out and shot it, and before that, I cannot tell you the last time I had a fork hit. I don't remember. And not saying that in a cocky or good way, it's just I've been very fortunate, and I don't know how, but I just have. I have not had a fork hit in a ton of time. So anyway, I got that one. It's beautiful, right? It's got the metal core. It's a gorgeous Cygnus Bold. And I don't know what the hell happened, man, but there's like, if you look in like in here, right? I got a fork hit on there, but it's in the weirdest spot. So, and it was a really weird shot. I let go of the pouch, and something happened. That's all I can tell you. Because I feel like maybe the ball got stuck in the damn pouch and like didn't come out. I feel like it maybe went like forward and then back. I can't explain it, man. So it's goofy shit, man. But that was a fork hit on a really nice frame. Thankfully, it was very light and it left the tiniest little dimple. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna band this up, guys, if you don't mind here, and I'm gonna take a couple of shots down at the target, and we're gonna see what happens here. So I got some of the Sniper Sling green. This particular one is 0.5, and it's weird, guys. I'm gonna tell you some stuff here, okay? So I really want to shoot long draw like all the time, but I am struggling. The reason I'm struggling, I think, is because I am thinking too much about things and not just shooting. Before I started going down the path of long draw, I was a mediocre shooter, you know, but I could hit my target more often than miss. I switched over to long draw, and I think what's happening is I'm thinking about too much stuff. So tapers, bands, lengths. You know, I'm starting to get to the point where I think I'm just overthinking things, and I just probably need to just go for it and start shooting. The things that I'm learning a lot, I can tell you that, such as my I just watched that live that the Sling Den Benji over at the Sling Den did with Pete, and one of the things that he had kind of touched on was that his body doesn't allow him to do certain things because of the whole stroke incident or whatnot, and I don't have limitations like that, thank the good Lord. But my body is kind of goofy as far as, besides goofy looking, but when I'm doing a longer draw, I cannot get a good, comfortable pouch hand, like super long draw. I did attempt, you know, full butterfly, and I can get them to go the right direction, but what happens is my wrist starts to hurt really bad, and it's not the style of shooting. You know, I don't think I'm necessarily doing anything wrong. I don't know. I just think that my body is not having it. It's just saying no. So what I've kind of agreed on with myself is to not go that far, but still go longer draws. So I'm kind of just pulling somewhere behind my head, and that's seems to work out as far as comfort. So it's like I can get a decent release, I can not have any soreness other than normal, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning on here, guys. Is just going like not full butterfly, not half butterfly. I'm not gonna label it. I'm just gonna call it shooting, and it's gonna be long draw. There you go. That's what we're gonna call it. So yeah. So I have a couple of targets hung up down there. Nothing too fancy today, guys, because it's first shots on this thing, and yes, I know it's the same size as the Kodiak, which I've been shooting, because it is the same thing. But I also, when you get some, I say a lot, I apologize, just because I'm trying to concentrate on doing this band thing and talk at the same time. So, because it's a new sling, even though it's the same design, I'm gonna just, you know, shoot at some bigger stuff. So this is it. She's banded up. I think she's banded well enough to fire. I'm gonna shoot some 8mm, which is pretty much all I shoot nowadays. And let me turn this here tripod around and raise it up a little bit, and we're gonna shoot that away. So yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, so this gigantic hunk of wood. So this is, I think Shout Check. Oh man, I don't remember the dude's name. Tell me who it is. There you go, Shoutcat frame. So yes, this is this is a beast, man. Look at that thing. If I could shoot it, I mean, I'm cool with it. This thing looks fun. It's interesting, I'll give you that. So I think we're gonna do maybe some sort of juggernaut with this guy, maybe. I think that's what's going on here. That is awesome. So yes, that's I think kind of like his signature, right? The big ones. I've seen him on Facebook. He's the, if I remember correctly, he's the dude who's always, you know, crouching down, shooting like crazy stuff, cigarettes out of people's mouths, and popping or hitting stuff off of the top of balloons and not popping the balloon, and shooting through bicycle tires or rims that are spinning. And he seems to be a pretty interesting shooter, man. Not just your standard smacking a spinner sort of shooter, but kind of like unique sort of things. So his videos that I've stumbled across, if that's the guy I'm thinking of, which I think it is. Oh yeah, I've also got, I forgot, I got the old slicety slice on the face a couple of times. That was super enjoyable, man. That was like the best thing I've ever felt. So yeah, that guy seems to be a cool dude. Never talked to him, but whatever. I like his videos, that's for sure. So oh yeah, and some bands. So Ethan hooked me up with a ton of bands here, man. These are long, I'm assuming. This is what he told me at least. I haven't pulled them out. I'm gonna put some pouches on them, and we're gonna try lengthening again. You know, like I said, I'm not against anything, all right, guys? I'll shoot short draw, long draw, whatever, and I'll have fun with it. And maybe someday I'll settle in on a style. Maybe I won't. I don't know. You know, each day is unique, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But for today, I'm gonna settle on a little bit past the old head, and we're gonna see what happens. So enough of this rambling. Let's raise. I got this ancient tripod here, guys, because my other one is being used on the chronograph, which I finally got. So I found this old one at the thrift store quite some time ago, and it works. So I guess one of the legs is a little wacky, but here, let's go ahead and spin this around. All right, let me bring that up a little bit. There we go. So down there, man, there's one hell of a glare, but we got can, and then I got a squirrel head sitting in there. Let's see if we can smack that thing a few times. And now we're out in the sunlight, kinda too. I don't know if y'all can see. This thing's beautiful, man. It's got a bunch of like sparkly glitterness in there. So yeah, it's a sweet looking slang, man. Got some cool paracord on there. So yeah, let's see if we can smack the old squirrel head around a little bit. Man, that feels great, dude. Ethan, man, you're a good maker here, man. So I mean, you really are. I don't know. You're not really like selling, or maybe you do. I don't know. But I didn't realize this at first, that you were this good of a creator. I just thought you were another dude shooting, you know. But now I see what you're doing here, and this is some beautiful stuff, man. Excellent work, my dude. Excellent. Lately, I've been switched over to these pit pouches. I got them from Omega also, as usual. Most of everything I get nowadays, as far as supplies and everything pretty much, is Omega. Didn't like the pit pouches at first when I tried them. I tried them maybe a month ago, and I just did not care for them. And I was using those. I think they're called the Gill pouches by Sniper Sling. They got the. I got one over here. Yeah, I was using these guys for quite some time. They got those like 3 looking gill things on there, and then a hole in the middle. I like them a lot still too, I really do. But I switched back over to the pit pouches, and this time around, you know, sometimes it takes more than once, but second time around, I liked them this time. Did it make me a better shooter? Hell no. But, you know, it makes me feel a little bit better. So, yeah, you know, you got to do what you got to do to shoot. I got this freaking beach umbrella, but now the sun is getting to the point where, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. I shoot at 10 meters from this spot here. Most of the time that's where I shoot, but, you know, I got other spots too. So if you've never seen where I shoot from before, this is 10 meters. And yeah, let's give her a couple shots, and hopefully nothing catastrophic happens. Now, let me tell you one thing too, guys. This morning, I had today off, right? So I didn't have to work. Did some other things around the house and whatnot. But, you know, I have been coming out back and shooting periodically. I cut 6 band sets last night. I did 3 of the um, South Wales Caddy white, and they're .4. Okay, I just got those from Omega, and I wanted to try them out. So I cut 3 of those, and then I cut 2 of the Sniper Sling green, and this is .5. All right, and then I cut 1 of the Sniper Sling yellow, .4. I kept them all the same length, same taper, which is 16 to 10, but they are differences in thickness. So it's because you're good, Ethan. Blushing or not, man. Oh, the rooster. Yeah, he showed me the picture of that one, Mikey. That's a pretty cool design too. So this morning I've shot, I burnt through 3 of those band sets, which is the SWC white .4. The way I tie them and the amount of force I'm pulling back on them, I'm getting about 300 shots per band set. So the reason I know that is because, not because I keep track all the time, but because lately I've been attempting this, excuse me, 50 shots on a 40. So I know that however many times I do the 50 shots, you know, I just add it up or whatever. So between like the 250 and 350 range is what we'll say is when they break for me, the way I tie them. Yeah. You may get longer or less life, who knows. But now I've switched over to .5. So it may take me a minute or two to dial it in. I had the .4 dialed in pretty well. I've been averaging about 30 shots out of 50 on a 40. I don't know how the hell Chuck and Steele does what he does, and one day I'll unlock that, because it's just insane for me to even understand how 45 shots, I think it was 45 on his video, it's just freaking tough for me, man. I don't get it, dude. Shooting a 40, man, it's not that it's hard, it's not that it's small, but to do it that many times, I mean, once you miss, like in my mind, it kind of screws me, all right? Because I'm like, all right, I'll get out there, I'll get like 5, 6 in a row. I'm like, all right, this is fabulous. And then I'll miss like 6 in a row. Jesus, should have brought something to drink. Once I start to miss, that gets in my head, okay? And then I'm starting to count how many misses. So then I'm like, all right, dude, I already got like 14 misses. So my most possible score is going to be like 36 or something. And at that point, like, why bother, right? Just give up, recount, whatever, because I'm not going to beat I guess my top score right now is 34. I cannot get past that. So 34 hits out of 50 is the most I can possibly get right now. I want to get more, damn it, and I will. I want to hit 40 for sure. Anything more than that, I don't know, man, but I want to hit 40, damn it. So once I start missing, I'm like, it just goes downhill from there. I can't pick it back up, you know, and then it just really bothers me and it gets in my head. So, sorry I got off subject a little bit, but these are .5, so I can't quite, first shot I took right there, I know I can't pull it back as far as I could on the .4s, so, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The sling feels great, man. Alright. So yeah, it's a big difference between .5 and .4, even though you may not think so, but it is. I think after a few shots we may get honed in a little bit better. I don't know. I'm kind of bouncing between the squirrel head and the can, so I'm not just constantly missing the can, alright? I'm going to go back and forth a little bit. Oh, but I will miss the can too, trust me. Like that. So, all you people on here who shoot long draw, there's some things that I noticed, such as I seem to like favor. It seems like I'll constantly kind of be going to one side for some reason. These got a little bit of zip to them. I know that. I mean, I can feel a little bit of differences now. They're not super hot, that's for sure. But see, like those 3 shots I took there, right? I'm pulling to the left. How do you correct that? I don't want to just aim to the right. Does that mean that if they're going to the left, I'm either too far away from my face, right? And that's shoving them over there. I'm twitching. I got a bad release. I mean, there's something, you know. Yeah, right? Yeah, move around a little bit and reset. There's something that does that to me, and I don't know why, but I favor the left-hand side for some reason. Try leaning your head more. Hey, what's up there, Mr. Chuck and Steel? Breathing, posture. After a while, posture gets sloppy for me. Oh yeah, my posture, I'm sure, is horrible. To the right, to the left is where I'm at. That's all right. You're still here, dude. So, all right. Yeah, the head lean. You know, I don't even. Some things I've never really learned to pay attention to. And that's part of what I was talking about earlier is I don't want to get into my head too much, to tell you the truth, and I think I am. I kind of want to just get back out of it a little bit and let things just kind of go, but I want to also improve, you know? And also the trial and error thing. Now that I have the 0.5s on here, I can tell you I like the 0.4 thickness better. The stretchiness for me seems to be a little bit better with the 0.4. As far as feeling, it doesn't mean that you can't get good at anything, but the 0.4 I'm starting to like, man. That's the other thing with the long draw, okay, that I never had to deal with a short draw. See you later, Michael. Apparently you're leaving. I missed the chat, sorry. Wind, you know, has a little bit of a factor more with long draw. You get a little bit of the bands flopping around if it's windy out. Yeah. This was happening to me a lot earlier, too. I'll go back to the squirrel head for a second. It's a really dark target, and I got a black backdrop. I can see it fine, but the camera can't pick it up too well, I don't think. But I can see it plain as day. I'm just flat out missing. Another thing sorry about, you know, sometimes my head just kind of comes out and it just says things, but I don't take time to always, as much time as I should, and that kind of, what I mean is like holding it. If I hold too long and take too long to aim, then I miss all the time. If I just wing it, I miss all the time. I have to find that spot right in the middle where everything just clicks and connects and goes. And for me, that's kind of hard to hit. So sometimes I'll get, and I won't think, and I'll start getting into, you know, pull back, quick aim, release, and it starts connecting, but other times I'm going too fast. So it's like, you know, you got to find your, what's up, Kevin? You got to find your speed also, and your what works for you. So, but the times that I get that thing going on, then I start to slow down, and then I start to aim more, and then I start to suck more, and then I get pissed off, and I want to break all my slingshots and go do something else. A little bit low. So I'm coming back to center now. I don't know if it's just me getting adjusted to these bands, but 3 seconds and release. But now I'm going a little low, so I'm getting closer to my center, but dropping down a little bit. Nice. Yep, that was way low. I'll figure it out, guys. You know, I mean, that's the thing. All y'all got great pointers, and I take it all in. Trust me, guys. I may not apply it all when you guys tell me, which I probably should, but I may apply it later on when it clicks. You know, sometimes you'll tell me something, and it makes complete sense to you, and it's super good advice, but I may not take it right then and there. But then it'll come into play, and I'll think and I'll remember that. You know, oh yeah, that's what he said, and now it makes sense, and then it works. So I've noticed another thing too, that when Chuckin says stuff about different band colors mess with your eyes or whatnot, I kind of find that a little bit true too, for me. I'm aiming at squirrel head now, guys, which is on the second string down, kind of almost center, and I'm missing. So now those 3 shots, low and to the left. Same thing, low and left. There we go. There it is. That was right on his whiskers. Putting pressure on the ring finger and pinky. Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes I start squeezing the shit out of it, and I don't even realize I'm doing it, and then I gotta kind of free up a little bit and go back on it. See you later, Robert. Going back for the can now for a couple of shots here. Well, I'm not boring y'all, because this main thing is just to show you this awesome slingshot that was made by Tennessee Slangin' Ethan, and to get some rounds through it and see how it feels. And I can tell you what, right now the slingshot is performing exactly as should. It feels fabulous. I got a long way to go, fellas, I can tell you that. And if you see me shaking a little bit, it's not because of the strength of these things. It's because I've drinking way too much coffee today. First, just trust me, it's one of them things. On my day off, I don't know what the hell happens, man. I just get constant. I don't know, I'm a coffee fiend, man. I don't even need it, but I just want it. I guess that's an addiction, right? Yeah, the sling feels great. This material you got going on here and the combination is fabulous. So, can anybody answer this? Did Smo, this is his design, but he's the creator of it, right? Because I know sometimes, see you later, Zach, sometimes people just copy other people's designs with their permission, obviously. But was Jordan the originator of the Kodiak, or was somebody else think of that one? You know, I find it very hard to. I don't know. I just yeah. Well, ain't that something? I don't know if you can see that, but the can kind of got stuck. I'll tell you, I'll be right back. All right, I'll put a 40 up there. I'm just gonna see. I'm not gonna take too much more long time here, guys. We're at 40 minutes. I appreciate you all coming to check out my video. This is awesome. Took time out of your day to come hang out with me, and that's badass. I never say that enough. You know, sometimes I kind of glaze over that, but I know you all didn't have to come watch, and I know you didn't have to participate. You chose to do that, and thank you. That's freaking awesome, man. So I got a little 40 wasp up there now, and I'm gonna take. I got a couple shots left on this thing, so let's go ahead and I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, the .4 I like a lot better. I'm not having much accuracy with this here. Man, what is the deal? Yeah, I'm freaking all over the place. I mean, I know it's me. You can't blame anything else. The bands I don't like as far as how I have them set up here. Nothing against anybody. But definitely I'm not digging the thickness, man. I'm just like all over the place. You cannot get, there's something ain't clicking, man. Yeah, I suck, man. That's all there is to it. You're on to me, guys. You're on to my secrets here. I suck. But I'll have fun sucking, so you know what? It is what it is. A couple more shots, and I'm out of here, boys and girls. Mainly boys, I guess. I don't know. Is there any girls here? Yeah, I kissed it. She twitched a little. Oh, somebody decided to finally hit the target. Huh. That was really close, too. So we had 3 really close ones. There's another one. So, what changed? Tell me that. Maybe the bands are stretching in? You think that's what it is? I mean, these were a fresh cut and they never were shot. So maybe, maybe, maybe they're breaking in a little. That one kissed it too. And low again. All right, I got 3 shots left. Let me see if I can smack that squirrel out there, and then we'll call it a day, boys and girls. Not a real squirrel. Can you even see it? It's out there by that chair and those stop signs and stuff. Let's see if we can get a little bit longer. I'll be happy if I hit it. He's out there, trust me. So that kind of squirrel target, you can buy them at Walmart. And what you do is you shoot like a little hole in the center, kind of like by his chest, and then it knocks a hole through it, and then you shoot a little circle at the bottom, and it pushes that back up. And I just made it through that damn hole. I can't shoot that 40 over there, but I got lucky on the one over here and made a direct bullseye on it. A little high. This is probably 17 to 20 meters, something like that. Got her. Last shot. Nice. Ethan, thank you. This thing is awesome. All you fellow slingers, thank you for tuning in. And look forward to a little video about this guy coming up soon. It's probably going to be a short. Ethan sent me a bunch of pictures. I'm going to put them together and make a little short out of it, so make sure to check that out. And then Juggernaut round 10 is coming up soon for all y'all that don't know. It ain't out yet. There's a couple more 9s going on, so make sure you're watching for the Juggernauts. And most importantly, keep on shooting and enjoy the rest of your day. How do we stop it? There we go.